Hello Colin, nice to see you here. I'm very happy to be together with you. My name is Erkan Ozgur, I'm the General Director of Nukon Bulgaria. And actually I would like to explain to you briefly about our story. It's a real success story because we have been succeeded in 2008 to create a machine which really give a complete solution to our customers. Because actually we came from the business that the first machine what we have been produced, we have been used this machine for our own needs, and that's why.
So you were essentially subcontract company beforehand?
Yeah, absolutely. And actually we were using some of machines of different competitors, but with the troubles what we have been fighting, then we decided to do it by ourselves.
Like any great engineer, you made it yourself then?
Absolutely. And I'm really very proud. It was a very tough job. But like in Nukon factory at the moment with a 25,000 square meter with the 250 people in the yearly period with the 250 pieces of laser cutting machine, we are the first and the only one Turkish company who is only concentrated in production of fiber laser cutting solutions. It means that we are doing the plate cutting, we are doing the 3D cutting, we are doing the pipe and profile cutting.
Taking a step back though, if people originally knew Nukon from a few years ago, you're thinking you 2D plate cutting though?
Yeah. Absolutely. We started with the 1 kilowatt, then I will say we have been tested all our machines in our job shop, and we were giving the complete ready solutions for our customer. This made us really to be very well known by the rigid and very good well-known machine, in the markets. And really at the moment, the people, when they are coming to our stand with the technologies what we are providing, they are really very satisfied, especially with the solution of the resonators, which is the main issue for the fiber laser. We started to present our new technology, which is cut line resonator solution, which means that we have the complete control on the beam diameter and also the beam adjustment. It allows us to catch really very high quality of cutting of thin material and thick material at the same time as well.
So does that mean you're actually changing the focal point of the laser throughout the cut?
Definitely, Colin. And it really helps to increase the cutting quality on the surface for a lot of companies who are really willing to cut very thick material. Otherwise, we have to make these all beam adjustments on the optical system of the cutting head of the machine itself.
So it's a resonator, not just the optical side of things?
Definitely. And which means that this resonator and the type of resonator what Nukon exclusively is using on its own machines allows our machines to have very long life optical system and very low consumption of the consumables like protective glass and really long life for the focal lens, for the collimator lens during the cutting.
But also with your systems, you can actually have it serviced locally rather than having to set the whole laser head away, is that right?
Definitely. And if something occurs on the optical system, because this is a consumable, and then we have the possibility with all our service engineers, with our dealers, with our representative, to make a service in the house. We don't have to, always say, take out the cutting head, and we don't have to put a new or backup cutting head in order to resolve the problem.
Okay, so like any good engineer, you could keep that, well, not spindle turning, but laser cutting.
Yeah, laser cutting. Meantime, this is also very important, what you have been underlined. I have to tell you that, especially like Nukon, we know the needs of customer. We are cutting with our machines, especially in our job shop. We have 15 different types of Nukon laser cutting machines, and we are cutting 724 hours every day. And the feedback what we are getting, we are directly implementing on our serial production. We are not waiting the feedback from the customer. Of course, always the feedback from the customer is welcome. But when our customers, they see that they have a ready, tested, very well tested product, they are of course satisfied.
Okay, so but you're using the system yourself. Okay, now you've got your 2D system here, but it's not just a 2D system, it's automated loading and unloading.
These all solutions, actually we had some co-partners in the past, but again we have been experiencing a lot of troubles with the just-in-time service, with understanding in the correct way the needs of the customer. That's why we decided to produce this system by ourselves, and we did it. And at the moment really we have a good Nukon laser cutter together with the good loading and unloading solutions.
Okay, so a turnkey solution for customers if required.
Definitely. We are very flexible on that. Meantime, we have a lot of different type of laser cutting machines. Beside of that, we are very flexible in the special solutions for our customers. We did many projects like very huge machines, big machines, in order to understand exactly the needs of the customer, and really we fulfill the needs of the customer. That's why 6 meter by 2, 8 meter by 2, 10 meter, 24 meter machines for us are not problem at all.
Okay, I'm going to move you on then, because the next thing is behind us, the NKT 160.
Yeah.
That's a new market for you in terms. It's still a laser cutter, but what's going on here?
Actually, this is a product which forces us again to take a serious part on the market, because this is a complete solution with the automatic, as you see that the obviously automatic chuck, with the automatic centering chuck as well. The machine has the complete loading and unloading solution for the pipes, for the profiles, for the tubes. NKT 160 is the maximum diameter starting from 20 millimeter up to 160 millimeter, and it allows customers to do only pipe and profile cutting.
And also with those profiles, can you do closed and open profiles?
Of course, we can do that as well.
And I see that you've got the load as well, which take up to 5 tons, if I'm correct.
Yes, correct, Colin.
Excellent. So that's it. What I'm going to say here then is you are using these machines all day, every day, developing them yourselves, and like any good engineer, you're then actually manufacturing themselves.
Colin, when we started this dream, always we were thinking for the same thing, because we have been suffered a lot with the laser machines, with the attitude of the obviously all other producer, and we never wanted to be on the same level, and we always wanted to hear our customers, to understand our customers. And believe in me, the difference of Nukon from all other rest is we are the people who knows what exactly one customer needs.
So there you go. Basically, they're utilising these machines themselves, able to develop them so they know they're going to work. You know what customer needs.
Absolutely. The job shop really helps us. We have been tried many different types of resonators. We have been tried very different configurations of machines, but in the live showroom, because here is the exhibition, everybody shows its own product, you know, but these machines are really, they are in the heart of production of the customer. And that's why if what you have been promised during these exhibitions, if you cannot realize it during the production process, you are done.
There you go. You know it works yourself. Absolutely perfect. There you go. From the guys at Nukon.